Series between the Arizona Diamondbacks and the Philadelphia Phillies. Arizona hope to put a lid on their 7-game losing streak. Coming up next. Hector Neris gets the call for game 1 of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
This guy's one of the most dominant pitchers in the game, and how dominant? Picked up a double-digit strikeout total in his last start, and hopefully he'll bring that A game with him in the ballpark for this one.
Here's Gerard Dyson. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Leading off tonight for Arizona, center fielder Gerard Dyson.
Here comes the first pitch. And here's a swing and a miss on the game's first pitch, and that's how we'll get started in the Tuesday opener. These Phillies, as they enter play here tonight, fellas, they come in playing well. 6-3 over the last 9 ball games, including a victory last time out.
Yeah, Matty, they've been playing some quality baseball. The first 4 games of this homestand, they've taken 3 out of the first 4, looking to capitalize and continue to play good ball today.
You know, Dero, this is time to get greedy. When you win 3 of the first 4, boy, if you can win 4 out of the first 5, that sets up a really nice stretch of baseball. They'd love to win this one here today and keep that roll going.
Now the 0-2 pitch. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. The next 0-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. And that'll bring in the middle infielder Ketel Marte. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. No balls and 1 strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Patrick Johnson.
You know, D-Roll, Patty Johnson, decent strike zone, but isn't always super consistent. I think that's one of the things that irritates players and pitchers.
Yeah, you're going to see a few glares, not only from the offensive guys, but maybe the guy on the mound as well. He needs to be a little bit more consistent. Definitely tried to elevate the heater right there with 2 strikes, but caught way too much of the plate. Nice execution by the hitter.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. And he fouls this one off. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. 0-1 count, and the pitch. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Crawford backs up and takes care of it. 2 away.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Jake Lamb standing in now. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at the first pitch. It's 0-1. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
You go down 0-2 to a guy with this type of arsenal, man, you got to step out of the box, clear your head, and just fight.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Count remains at 0-2. Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning. 1 left for Arizona. So now the Phillies offense will see what they can do. No score. Robbie Ray will be the one towing the rubber for the Diamondbacks. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Robbie Ray is quietly developing into one of the top left-handed pitchers in the game of baseball. Unfortunately, he gets lost in the shadow because of guys like Clayton Kershaw and Rich Hill. Big arm from Robbie Ray. Not a real big guy, but 95 to 97, good hard slider. His changeup has gotten better, and you'll know if he's on early because you'll see a lots of swings and misses. This guy can rack up the strikeouts.
Ambush tactics right there, but he didn't try and do too much. He stayed in there and just drove it back up the middle.
Also striding in, Nick Williams, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. From the stretch, lifted the other way to left center. There's Owings to make the play, and that's the first down. A moment now to check out the hometown Phil's starting lineup. Danny, who stands out to you?
Well, one of their hotter hitters has been Carlos Santana. He had a nice performance in his last outing. 4 RBIs, right? Clutch hits, driving in guys when they're sitting out there in front of him. I'm looking to see if he can have an impact on this game as well.
So next to the plate for the Phils, Cesar Hernandez. First shot for him here as he enters play, currently leading the senior circuit in batting. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And this is on the ground is short. Could be 2. And they'll get the fielder's choice play at second, but that's all.
That was kind of a high degree of difficulty play that time. You see the off-balance throw to the second base, and he couldn't get a lot on it, but they did get the out.
And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. Well, guys, you take a look at this Diamondbacks squad as they begin play here tonight. They have not been playing all that well, to put it charitably, as they come into this one losers of 7 straight games.
Yeah, I get it, Matty. The team's on a moderate losing streak right now. Can't be happy with the way they've played, but they have to find a way to...
Meanwhile now, this is a drive out to straightaway right field, and it's going to get out of here. A home run. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. 6th home run on the season for him, as the Phillies have taken a 2-0 lead.
I'm cold at this booth, so I know those players have to be cold out there. But it doesn't matter to him. He still has enough power to knock it out of the park. To the opposite field, no less. Now that is some man strength.
Here's Carlos Santana now. Yes, he'll pick on the first pitch and line one back up the middle, and that's a base hit.
Loud noises right here, fellas. Hey, he's going to have to mix it up a little bit more because they are on his side.
In now, Maikel Franco, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Dyson's there, and that retires the side. Some more of the colorful characters here at the ballpark tonight. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Now at the plate, David Peralta, as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the second inning.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Fouled off.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. Pulled toward right center field. Hernandez ranging into the outfield, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
Time to take a look at the Philly D. And let's spot shadow outfielder Odubel Herrera. One of the best first steps in the game, able to cover a ton of ground. Speed is definitely this guy's calling card, but do not sleep on the arm.
Ready now for the Diamondbacks, Steven Souza, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
There's a called strike on a fastball up in the zone. We're seeing more of that from pitchers nowadays. With the launch angles, guys are looking for the ball down in the zone. If a pitcher can pitch up in the zone like that pitch right there, you can go ahead and make some hay.
0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Swung on by Souza, and he connects to left field. Hoskins ranging back, but he has no chance to make the play. It's off the wall. And he's in there at third with a one-out triple.
Well, you really can't fault the effort out there in left field. Maybe a better break or route, and he catches this one, but who knows? Once it got by him, there was no way he was preventing the triple.
Here's the catcher, Alex Avila, as he'll take a look at ball one. Souza stands at third with one gone in the inning. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Swing and a miss on the splitter, and it's 1-2. And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down.
That strikeout changes the whole complexion of the inning. He was definitely pitching for it with a runner on third and 1 out, and he got it. Now it's going to take a hit or something like a wild pitch to get that guy home.
No balls and a strike to count. Men on third with 2 down. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
The way he's been able to command his fastball those first 2 pitches, don't be shocked if he goes back in there again or goes up under his chin or nasty slider down and away. He has opened up his full arsenal.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Back to back. And that'll bring in J.P. Crawford. He carries the 8th best batting average in the National League entering play.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead.
Oh, and while we talked, that pitch got away and ended up hitting him. So he'll head down to first on the hit by pitch.
Yeah, there are a couple of things you don't want to do as a visiting pitcher. Never give the home crowd a reason to get involved early, and don't put guys on base to ignite a big inning. Well, mission accomplished on both fronts. We'll see how he responds.
Digging in now for Philadelphia, Jorge Alfaro. Batting average for him so far in April, looking very good, of course, pushing close to 400. He's set, and the pitch. And now he tries to hold up, but they'll appeal down to first. He went around, says Larry Bullard. It's strike 1. And oh, he definitely broke the plane there as he went after the pitch inside, and it's strike 2. He broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
Still no balls and 2 strikes.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity to put the ball in play.
Crawford's on the move. Popped up. Goldschmidt over to his right. 1 away. On to first, and they get the double play.
Batting 9th, pitcher Hector Neris.
Next up will be the Phillies pitcher, Hector Neris. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Couldn't hold up on the curveball there as he went around for strike 1. Now the pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Souza is under it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Down quickly go the Phillies. After 2, it's a 2-0 ball game. Up next for Arizona, Robbie Ray. 9-1-2 due up.
Robbie Ray.
The pitch. Fouled away. Line to the right side. And the pitcher's got himself a base hit. So it's a good start to the inning for the Diamondbacks. Leadoff hitters aboard.
Hey, this is perfect storm right here. This is how big innings start. You put a crooked number up on the board when the pitcher leads off an inning with a huge knock.
Here's Gerard Dyson as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. He was a strikeout victim to open up the ball game. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. And the throw goes to first, so the sacrifice works that time.
He tried the surprise attack there with a bunt with a runner on base. Hey, he gets thrown out, but it works just as good as a sacrifice.
Stepping up to the plate, Ketel Marte, 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. First pitch coming, here it is, and it's fouled away. Popped him up. Franco in foul ground, and he makes the catch for the second out.
First baseman number 44, Paul Goldschmidt.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Paul Goldschmidt. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. Into right field, that's a base hit. And on the play, the runner moves into scoring position now at second.
No mistake what he was sitting on, looking for a dead red piece of cheese middle of the plate, and he didn't miss it.
Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Maybe not, as this stays up in the air long enough to be hauled in out there. False alarm, and that ends the inning. Diamondbacks strand a pair. They trail it here 2-0. Striding in once again, Odubel Herrera, a base hit in his first trip.
Center fielder, Odubel Herrera.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now a swing and a chance for Goldschmidt over at first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. And with that, there you get a look at what's happening in the race in the National League West.
Williams.
Up next will be Nick Williams. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. First delivery to him on the way. That's softly hit to right. Will that get down? And this will be put away easily for the out.
Now batting, second baseman, Saison Hernandez.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Cesar Hernandez. Reached by way of a fielder's choice his first time around. First pitch on its way. Line drive to center field. Dyson is there, and how about that? A 3-pitch inning as this side is retired. Phillies down in order, but they're on top 2-0. Digging in to try it again. David Peralta comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning. Pretty unusual that you see a 5-hole hitter take 2 strikes in a row. Typically, those are some of the most aggressive batters in the lineup.
Again, he sends it out of play. Another 0-2 coming. Lifted the other way out to left center. Chasing after it is Hoskins. He tracks it down. A nice running play, and there's one away.
Now batting.
Had a long way to go to make that running catch, and here it is again with the show track numbers. Took a great angle at it, showed nice closing speed, and ended up running close to 110 feet to finally bring it in. No doubt an effort his teammates are appreciative of. Into the box now, Steven Souza, as he can't catch up on a fastball at the letters, and it's strike one. He found his way over to third via a triple in his first at-bat. The 0-1. Here's a strike. And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first two are retired here to begin inning number 4.
I'll tell you right now, this guy has a shutout going, and it's been all business. He's not messing around trying to pick at corners. He's being aggressive in the zone, and he's attacking each and every one of these hitters up to this point.
Pitch on its way to Avila. Hit hard to the right. Foul.
He wasn't fooling anybody with that fastball. He barreled it up nice right there. He's just
threw it right past him. A swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. So 1-2-3 go the Diamondbacks. They trail things here 2-0. So here's the cleanup hitter, Rhys Hoskins. And remember, he hit that 2-run homer his first time up.
Rhys Hoskins.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Scooped up on the backhand. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out.
First baseman, number 41, Carlos Santana.
Into the box now, Carlos Santana. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Dyson is there, so 2 pitches and 2 outs thus far.
Third baseman, number 7, Michael Franco.
Ready for another chance. Michael Franco flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. And Owings will make the play there to retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia, but they hold a 2-0 lead. Here's Chris Owings now. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Shortstop, Chris Owings.
First pitch of the at-bat. Lifted into the air out towards center field. Herrera's there, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the pitcher, Robbie Ray.
Now to the plate, the pitcher, Robbie Ray, 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. First pitch coming. Here it is. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
The difference between 0-1 and 1-0 is so monumental, and this guy has been on top of his game all day, attacking the zone and getting ahead of these hitters.
No runs, 4 hits, no errors so far for the Diamondbacks. And a ball and 2 strikes to the Diamondbacks pitcher.
Well, this is an approach we've seen him use effectively lately. Set up the inside and then get him out with pitches away.
Grounded back up the middle. Crawford gloves it. And the throw is wide as it pulls the first baseman off the bag.
Man, there's just no excuse for a middle infielder to make a play like that, especially your shortstop. Looked like a routine play, but for some reason, he just pulled the first baseman off the bag. It happens, but you never want to give a team extra outs.
Here's Gerard Dyson. And he fouls this one off. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Check to swing there and pops this one up. Neris with a little do-it-yourself play, and there are 2 down.
Now batting, second baseman.
Ready for another shot now. Ketel Marte. 1 for 2 with a base hit back in the first inning of play. First offering on its way. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2.
Hey, I appreciate the fact that he's making him throw a few pitches. Most of his teammates have been hacking at everything that comes their way.
Swing and a little blooper to center. Hernandez ranging into the outfield. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. 1 left for the Diamondbacks. They're still down. It's 2-0. Digging in to try it again. J.P. Crawford. He was drilled by a pitch his last time up.
J.P. Crawford.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Popped him up. Lamb in foul ground, but this will land untouched. The windup and the 0-1. The breaking ball that time in for a strike.
Hey, I watched Tom Glavine master throwing changeups inside to right-handed batters and getting them to pull it foul. If this guy can command that front hip curveball, he's going to go to it all game.
Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Hit high and deep to left field. Peralta going back, but he can't get to this one. It's off the wall. The relay not in time, and he's in there with a double.
It's not exactly Fenway Park out there in left field, but a ball off the wall is not a gimme double here either. So even though he almost drove it out of the ballpark, it was well played off the carom. They got it in quickly, and he might consider himself lucky to beat that throw into second base.
Ready for another chance. Jorge Alfaro. First delivery to him on the way. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. The 0-1 delivery. And boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now. Has a look, now the pitch. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
Wow, how about that? He was tempted to make a swing at that pitch right there. That was way out of the zone, but he just kept his hands back enough.
The 1-2. A little bouncer. That winds up foul. Soft liner towards short. That's in there. Base hit. Crawford rounds third and is digging for the plate. And they'll put the brakes on at third. Runners at the corners with nobody out.
You know, D-Row, I'm not sure if you're one of those superstitious guys, but a 13-game hitting streak seems like a pretty good number for this guy.
Yeah, that's the old baker's dozen right there. We're almost looking at 2 weeks of just sleeping like a baby. I can't be. You're going to hear me reiterate this throughout this streak. I can't tell you, when you're swinging the bat like this, your food tastes better, your wife gets prettier, everything is just working.
Into the box, Hector Neris. And on the first pitch, he hits it in the air to right. Souza has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner.
Now batting, center fielder, Odubel Herrera.
Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. And he's got runners at the corners here with only one gone. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Softly hit out to short. And a base hit, and that'll get the run in from third.
Hey, with that base hit right now, the lead's 3-0. And the way their pitcher is going, D-Row, that might hold up in this one.
Yeah, and you're well aware of it, Dan, as an offense, just trying to put those extra runs across the board. You can take a look at the guy on the slab, toeing the slab. He's on fire right now.
Up next will be Nick Williams as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Now the 1-0. Liner in there for a base hit. And they'll quickly get it in here to hold that runner at third base.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Looked like the guy on second had to respect it and freeze a little bit.
They had to freeze there for a second to make sure that line drive gets through, but eventually does get to third base.
Standing in now, Cesar Hernandez as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. In there, a base hit. 1 run scores. The runner from second crosses the plate. Now a 5-0 lead.
Hey, not hit all that hard, D-Roll. He muscled it out there for a 2 RBI base hit.
Yeah, I don't care, Dan. Lawn dart, off the end of the bat, jam sandwich, doesn't matter. Found himself some green grass and gets 2 ribbies.
And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. 3 across so far in the inning and another 2 out there on base.
Yeah, Matt, and this inning's really starting to get away from them on the defensive side of the ball. Stranding the rest of those guys out here feels absolutely essential for them at this point.
He's set. Here it comes. And he chased up and out of the zone, a swing and a miss. And now some action in that Arizona bullpen as it looks like they'll have both a lefty and a righty up to throw. The 0-1 pitch. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. I had him lunging there as he's just able to tap it foul at home plate. Ripped down the first base line. And this is by Goldschmidt down the line. A fair ball. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second. It's a 6-0 ball game.
Boy, this guy's having a great game here so far, D-Roll. Home run earlier in the night, and that base hit right there drives in his 3rd run batted in of this game.
Yeah, you drive to the park every day hoping your rhythm and timing is on point with that pitcher's windup, and that's exactly been the case today. He not only mixed in that big bomb, but now he's got 3 ribbies to boot.
Hit on the ground toward the left, and that's through into left, a base hit. The run scores from second. It's 7-0.
Third baseman, number 7, Michael Franco.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Michael Franco. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A ground ball to third, and they could get two. To second for one. On to Goldschmidt, a double play. Inning over. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. We're back in Philadelphia right after this. Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. He'll be the first to swing it here in the Arizona 6th inning.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning. 1 ball and 1 strike to the Diamondbacks first baseman. That fastball really got away from him there. That's kind of a red flag for me that he's starting to tire or wear down a little bit. The first thing that goes is location and then your mechanics. We'll see if this continues.
Here's the pitch on 2-2. Hit high and deep out there to left center field. Ranging back is Herrera. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Now batting, third baseman, Jake Lamb.
Jake Lamb standing in now. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Here's the first pitch to him. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
So far, this has been a very productive outing. We're into the middle innings of this one, and his pitch count is down. And this might be one of those starts where he can work deep into this game, possibly into the 8th or 9th inning.
Not fooled there as this ball's hammered out to deep right field. Gone! It's a solo home run for Jake Lamb. Home run number 3 here in the early going. And they're now on the board, though still well behind.
Yeah, they dug themselves quite a hole, but they say the first thing you need to do when that happens is to stop digging. Well, with that solo shot, they've stopped digging, but they've got a long way to go before they climb out of this hole completely.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Line to the right side, but foul. Now the 0-2 pitch. And another foul ball.
That wasn't a terrible pitch right there, but if he's going to execute and get this swing and a miss, he's going to have to get that ball a little bit further down, maybe even potentially bounce the next one.
On a swing, and he popped him up. Off to the left in foul territory. Under it is Franco, and that's out number 2.
Now batting, right fielder, Steven Souza.
Ready once again, Steven Souza. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. On its way is pitch number 75. And this is taken outside for ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now.
Boy, he just looks locked in at the plate right now to me. His numbers in recent games have been very good, and those were 2 stone-cold takes right there that put himself in a great hitter's count.
Hit down the third base line, but this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Trying to pick things up where we left off, J.P. Crawford. He'll get things started here in the second half of the 6th. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. Running hard. He's digging for second. And the Phillies are able to get things started with a leadoff double.
Well, he was definitely struggling coming into this one, but I think we could say that cold streak is officially over. That's his 2nd hit of the game, and it goes for extra bases. We'll see now if this game proves to be a huge turning point for him.
Stepping in now, Jorge Alfaro. Line drive, snagged on a short hop, and a good throw gets him 1 gone.
The pitcher, number 50, Hector Neris.
Scott Kingery will get a chance with a runner in scoring position here as he'll pinch hit now with one away. No balls and 1 strike. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. A 1 pitch on its way. Bouncer up the middle. Owings is there. And he's safe at first as he beats this one out by about a half a step. And it looks like we're going to see time called here as he looked to come up a bit gingerly after he hit the first base bag. But from all indications, it looks like it won't be enough to take him out of the ballgame. Digging in and looking for more, Odubel Herrera, and their runners at the corners now. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. On the ground to second base. This could be 2. The second for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. 4 to 6 to 3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. On to the back third tonight. Stick around on MLB Network. Welcome back to Citizens Bank Park here in Philadelphia. It's on to the 7th inning now with the Phillies out in front, and it's a good time to check out our game summary through the first 6 innings so far.
Now pitching for the Phillies, number 61, Eduardo Ramos.
Striding in once again, Alex Avila. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Here's a breaking ball that falls in there for a strike to even things at 1-1. High in the air out to center field. Herrera's there. 1 out.
Up next for the Diamondbacks, shortstop, Chris Owings.
Ready now for the Diamondbacks, Chris Owings. He flew out in his last at-bat. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Here's a strike. Ramos has become one of the more dominant bullpen arms in the sport today, and a big reason is his swing and miss stuff really helps him pitch out of tough situations.
Yeah, Matty V, and I think what we're seeing more and more out of the game of baseball right now in the 8th and 9th inning, big power arm guys that have really 2 good pitches that they can strike you out with, and that's what this guy is here. If he doesn't have one, he has the other, and if he has them both, he's nearly impossible to make contact off of.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Now a ball hit pretty well to left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. And he buys himself another pitch as this is fouled away to keep it at 0-2. Another one sent foul. Another 0-2 home. This is line to left. That gets down and the inning continues. Good work in a pitcher's count to get on base and keep the inning alive.
Well, that's just a taste, D-Roll. You've got to make a little bit better pitches with 2 strikes. Jumps ahead 0-2, and then a couple of foul balls, and on pitch number 5, he squares one up for a base hit.
Yeah, I can't tell you how nice that feels right there. You battle to get and count leverage and fight to get your ace swing off. 0-2, you're almost turned around walking back to your dugout, so that's a nice piece of hitting.
He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Behind 0-2 now. From the belt. Kicks and deals. And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3. And the inning is over. 1 left for Arizona. They're down 7-1. Randall Delgado comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Ready for another shot now. Nick Williams. He singled his last time up.
Right fielder.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And the first pitch is chopped foul at the plate. It's strike one. Popped up. Delgado is there for it. And that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting, second baseman, Saison.
Digging in now for Philadelphia, Cesar Hernandez. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Swing and a little tapper. That rolls foul for strike one. 7 runs on 12 hits and 1 error in the ballgame for the Phillies so far. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
Digging in once again, Rhys Hoskins. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. First pitch on its way. In the air out to right. Here comes Souza. He can't get there, so the inning will continue.
Well, that's what's so disappointing as a pitcher, D-Row. You make a really good pitch, and yet this guy's so big and so strong, he's able to muscle it into right field for a base hit.
Yeah, you hand your batting gloves to the first base coach right there, and you thank your lucky stars. That's a nice AB.
Here's Carlos Santana now as he connects on the first pitch with a fly ball to center. Dyson on the run, and that ends the inning. 1 left for Philadelphia. They're on top 7-1. Up next for Arizona, Ketel Marte. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
Not a bad idea right there. Make this guy work and see if he can throw the ball over the plate. Throws the first pitch for a strike. They need to get some runners on base, and not a bad plan. Unfortunately, the pitcher came in with a strike on the first pitch.
The 0-2 home. Fouled off. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. There's a look at the inning by inning recap. 7-1 our score as we play the 8th inning of this one. Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Good breaking ball that time, in for a strike.
You know, guys, sometimes guys don't like pulling the trigger 0-0. They want to see something go by, calibrate the speed, calibrate the break, and then make their adjustments off that. Maybe that's the case right here.
Swinging and a miss at the curveball, and there's your second out of the inning. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. Back up the middle. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. So the 2-out hit keeps the top of the 8th inning extended.
There's a lot of moving parts in some guys' swings. It usually takes them a month or so to get it ironed out.
Into the box now, David Peralta will swing and lift a ball fouled off to the left and out of play. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Ooh, back-to-back tough pitches, and he's down 0-2 now. And he looks at a ball, 1-2.
That's a really tough pitch to do anything with. The backdoor slider just off the plate, just missing the strike zone.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. 1 left for the Diamondbacks. They're down 7-1. Digging in now, Michael Franco. He was a double play victim last time around.
Michael Franco.
First offering on its way. Line toward the alley in left center. And that'll make him 1 for 4 in this one. Cutting it close here, but he comes through in the 8th to extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he was staring at his last at bat right there, or probably his last at bat. Would have been tough to get him another AB in this one, but he's able to get it done.
Hey, better late than never. And I'm sure when he walked into that batter's box right there, he's thinking, this very well could be my last AB of this game. So if I'm going to keep this streak alive, I'm going to have to do it right now.
Comes set and the 0-1. Hot shot to third. And another base hit for him as he's gone 3 for 3 in this one.
Hey, he might have been able to get his body in front of that. I don't know. But the bottom line is I love the effort to slide and try and knock that down, but it was just too hard to play to make.
In now, Jorge Alfaro. Sent out to straightaway center field. Dyson patrolling center makes the play, 1 out.
The pitcher, number 61, Edouard Ramos.
Aaron Altair will get the call to pinch hit here, and he'll find he has a couple of runners aboard with only 1 out in the inning.
Altair.
Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. One there. On to Goldschmidt, a double play. Inning over. So no runs here on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. We've played 8 full. It's the Phillies 7 and the D-backs 1. Back in the city of brotherly love for the 9th inning of this one on MLB Network. Tommy Hunter comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Tommy Hunter.
So stepping in, Steven Souza. The previous history with Tommy Hunter, he's 1 for 3. First pitch on its way. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Hoskins waits on it. He's got it 1 away.
Now batting,
A reminder while we have a chance, we'll have post-game highlights from Philadelphia immediately following the conclusion of the game. Here's the catcher, Alex Avila. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
2 mid-90s fastballs and you're down 0-2. This is where you got to take a deep breath and pot commit. You're either all in on another fastball or you're finding a way to stay back to attack something off speed.
So we got him looking there. Alex Avila goes down for out number 2 in the top of the 9th. Stepping up to the plate, Chris Owings. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And he takes this one high, 1-1. Taken, called strike 2, and now they're down to their final strike tonight. And now this crowd of 27,000 plus rise to their feet. Arizona, good night.
4 wins in a row for these guys, and I'm sure they're feeling pretty good about themselves. We'll see how long they can keep this up.
7-1, the final score in tonight's. The Philadelphia Phillies jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Hector Neris earns the win, his second. Robbie Ray was hit hard to the tune of 7 earned as he takes the loss. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa and the lefty Dan Plesac.